And another consequence of COVID, the school closures. A newly created House subcommittee is taking a look at the long-term impact on kids.
There are serious concerns about setbacks in student development and physical well-being, along with increases in psychological distress.
Fox's Mike Emanuel has more.
Our children have paid the price.
A House panel investigating COVID-19 dug into the intended and unintended consequences of school closures during the pandemic.
Closing of schools proved to be harmful to students, their academic, mental, physical, and social development.
Congressman Wenstrup sent more than a dozen letters to several agencies and unions today, including the Centers for Disease Control and the American Federation of Teachers. Writing his subcommittee is, quote, concerned about the potential for undue influence of non-governmental groups on CDC scientific guidance. The witnesses were more pointed.
Schools stayed closed primarily because the teachers' unions in our country have enormous political power.
The epidemiologist called to testify argued social distancing and masking were not necessary and not evidence-based.
We did not obtain any new high-quality evidence during the COVID-19 pandemic that masks our effective mitigation strategy.
The WHO, CDC, and the AMA, among others, disagree. Some Democrats cautioned against Monday morning quarterbacking.
In case no one remembers, COVID and those days of COVID were dark, dreary, desolate.
The face of the public health response defended the initial closure of schools.
We're going to go back and examine that. Were things done too long or not? But the initial decision to lock things down unequivocally saved a lot of lives.
Key lawmakers say the damage is done for a generation of students and suggest policymakers must really learn lessons from COVID to avoid making the same mistakes again. In Washington, Mike Emanuel, Fox News.